Hello Sagittarius and welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be a reading from the 29th of August going through to the 4th of September. I've done your collective reading for September, which came out on Wednesday this week. And it's a message that needs to be heard. There's a lot of stuff going on in September. This mad, crazy world that's running around and not really going anywhere. Looks like it's going to get some serious direction, whether you like it or not. It's just the way it goes. So it would be good for you to go and sort of see that, because it is affecting all the readings that's been going on. Every single sign so far has had the 8 of Swords. Let's just see if it comes out in your reading at the moment. But it's quite a good one because it's getting yourself unstuck. Okay, you're moving into your autumn period here. You can see things you might feel things that are just slowing down a little bit more, sort of calming down within life and within you as an individual. Your guides on both sides, on your relationship side, but much more on your relationship sides, are being a little bit more proactive, picking up the slack of life and the karmic messages and what's coming through through for you. There is that first wave that I go into in the collective reading, which seems to be prominent within your Astroflower at the moment. It's affecting everybody. Let's just see what's going on and the overall energies going out there at the moment. So let's see what the overall energy is for you. Survey and see your path. You're going to get glimpse of, it's like climbing up a mountain and you're getting close towards the top, and as you get to you go up sort of like in plateaus, as it were. So you get up to like a prairie or a valley, and as you go up to one level, and then you go up to another level, and you're going to eventually get up to the top of that mountain. At the moment you're not quite there by the looks of things, but it's certainly helping to see a lot clearer of what's going on. 5 of Swords. So as you walk forward towards these pathways, what it's trying to do and what the overall energy is encouraging you to do is walk away from conflicts that don't serve you. And this is organizing between last year and going into your new year, which is all to do with your birthday. You'll start seeing few signs of it going around you at the moment. And the overall energy here is sort of saying, if it's conflictual, don't even bother getting involved in it. It's a waste of your time. Why would you be with people like that? Just leave them to one side and just move on. Concentrate on your path, which is really important. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side. Things are coming to a head. If you haven't been paying attention to your relationships and you've just been allowing it to sort of flow on, and this could be for family, friends, community, also for your couple. If you haven't really been giving it any attention or ignoring the elephant in the room, then it looks like it's going to start, that elephant's going to start trumpeting and moving around, and things may have to be confronted, as it were. So yeah, strength. It's asking you to be strong within your relationships. And strong doesn't necessarily mean sort of like accepting the rubbish from other people. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are, you've got to muddle through. I think this is the strength of recognizing the situations, recognizing when it works really well, and that is that strength there, and there you can build on. Recognizing also for some of you when it's not working well, and this could be within your couple, or your friends and your family. And when it's not working well, I would seriously consider being that strength, being that force to sort of stand up and say clearly what is not going wrong. The conversation needs to be had. Let's see how the universe is trying to influence those sort of emotions and that relationship side. They're trying to carry you through, because if you are walking towards clear water, and trying to make the world a better place, or make amends in the situation that you've allowed to grow and allow to exist within your relationships. The universe here is trying to encourage you to go to much clearer water. So they're really pulling you into, encouraging you into a call of action, basically. And I think maybe it's a time now to put the cards on the table, as it were, so everybody can be clear about what's going on and be clear about your emotions and how you feel about a situation. Let's just see how these guides are trying to influence this karmic path. If you're going to have a conversation, it could be the fact that you've been putting off, like getting married, for example. This could be really good as well. So if you've been putting off things within your relationships, your guides here are sort of saying, you can do it. I'm your support. Don't worry. We've got your back. We've got you covered. That's what they're saying, Sagittarius. You may feel like you're on your own in this. You're the only one doing the work, putting in the effort, and it's causing you a lot of effort and a lot of a lot of emotions that you need to put into the relationships. If you feel like if you're doing all the legwork, it's probably true, but be strong, because things do need to be put into order. If all this movement comes off in September, you have to be really clear within your relationships and where you're going. And this will be good for you to do. Putting things very clear. It could be, it will make for a better situation regardless of the outcome. Once you start being clear with your partner, clear with your family, your friends and your community, they can then reposition according to how you are and what path you are on. But it's going to take a lot of strength, I think. Let's see how the guides are trying to influence the subconscious within you. Don't go half measures. Go all in. That's what they're saying, the guys here. Don't go half measures, go all in. See things in a different way. It's going to open up possibilities within you. If you've been, let's just say you want to get married, you've been hesitating, your partner's been hesitating. Now it's the kind of time probably to put the cards on the table and sort of say, look, are we going to get married or what? What's going on? Let's have a party. You know, that sort of thing. And it's going to produce really nice results for you if you approach things in a different way, which you've been not necessarily used to within your life. Okay, so there's within the relationship sides, there's certain things to be addressed, and you're going to need strength in order for it to be for it to come to the surface. And I would explain, or allow your emotions to flow out. Let's see what's going on the financial sort of side and the business side, the job and etc. Here's your karmic message. I think finances and jobs and business has actually been pretty good for you, Sagittarius, over the last sort of 6 months. You may not have profited or seized the opportunity in the best way, but here is still it's still offering you these opportunities, but don't get stagnant. Don't get stagnant. Mix it up. Try and involve your pleasure within your life. A lot of people, certainly in fire signs, the relationship side has been complicated. The business side, money, jobs, and career path has been a lot more vibrant. And this is where, if it's been really working for you, if you haven't got a job, enjoy a bit of life, do things that you enjoy, so then you've got that spring in your step when you go for that job. You're a bit more enthusiastic, you're a bit more you've got a lot more sort of communication going on with the world around you. But whatever it is you do, it's definitely a good idea this week to start sort of having fun with it. You've been working very hard, I think, and it's now time to have fun with your business side of life. Let's just see how the universe is trying to sort of influence that sort of karmic path. It's saying, why wait? I just need an extra dollar in order to have fun. This is it. If you have fun, you're actually going to provoke a lot more interest within you and a lot more sort of money within you. You have that mastery. You know what you're doing. If you're in a job or you got your business, you know what you're doing in your business. You should feel really comfortable about it. Now it's the time to have fun about it. And as you do have fun about it, or enjoy it a lot more, just pushing the boat out a little bit, trying new things, it's gonna bring a lot of attention towards you. You're gonna get a lot more secure success, as it were. Although, as I say, I think it's been working really well for you. It's a case now of enjoying that work well done, I think. And here, the guides here, you can master this, and the guides here are trying to. Let's just see what they're doing here. Yeah, they're sitting there and they're sort of saying, we've got it covered. We've got it covered, which will allow you to actually explore and experiment a lot more. They're taking the emotions out and the stress out of doing your job or running your business or doing your projects, so you can actually enjoy things from your side. So they're as they're taking the emotions out of your financial sort of side, it's making it they're making it a lot more matter of fact. So the sales will naturally just come in all by themselves without you pushing it, which will allow you and free you up time in order to enjoy life. Let's just see how it's going on with the guides and your subconscious and how they're influencing that. If you enjoy it, it's going to provoke ideas or dreams or ambitions that are within you. And these guides here are really trying to, with the Judgment card. This is a new way of doing things for you. You're going to mix it up, and I think it's going to be a real revelation for you that actually the hard work that you've put in is going to give you the results. But also, if you relax a bit more and start enjoying it, start, having that vibration of happy-go-lucky, as it were, within you, or enjoying your job and your business, it's gonna bring out a new side of you that you're gonna be really happy about. It's gonna help you also see things a little bit differently in your relationships. On your relationship side, because you're going to change. It's coming into that season where you're going to start analyzing what you've been doing over the last year before your birthday and how you move on after your birthday. But this whole sort of enjoyment and not worrying about it is going to change you. It's going to make you a different person in a way. It's going to free you up. And it's going to make you realize that actually you've got a lot more within you that you haven't realized. Okay, let's just see how these sort of two sides sort of combine together going in for the following week. I think it's going to make you feel really powerful by the end of the week. I think that this comes from the relationship side more than anything else. On the business side, it's gonna give you that freedom that you may not feel like you've got on your relationship side, but it's gonna make you feel like you're an emperor, like you're sitting within your power, basically. Um, Time to let go of a few things, possibly. As you are sitting within your power, then you can certainly let go of the world around you, of the things that are not serving you. As I said, I think this is more on the relationship side, and it's almost as if like it's time to offer people an ultimatum. I am like that. That's the way I am. If you like it, then fine, fair enough. If you don't like it, okay, fine, fair enough. Let's move on. That's that whole elephant in the room. And I think that's going to take over the majority of your life at the moment, the relationship side. And this is why on the business side, you're going to need that fun. You're going to need that enjoyment in life to compensate for the heavy side on the relationships. Okay. There is a lot of changes coming up in September. So I would get into the monthly reading, go and have a look at that, because it's going to put a lot of pressure on various different aspects of life in September. There is loads of links in the description below, which you may want to go and check out according to your Astroflower. There's also links to our sister channel, Somatic TV. But in the meantime, Sagittarius, don't forget, life should be fun. So please do. Please do. I know it's difficult sometimes, but please do enjoy.